Hi everyone, my name is Robert from upstate New York, Hudson Valley, and I would like to talk about Polar furnace. I have a G2 Plus and I'm very happy about that. That's a fresh installation. I just did a month ago and so far I'm very happy about that. So I decided to buy this outdoor furnace because I had to heat up my shop, my house, and that wasn't easy. And it was very expensive. The G-Class Polar furnace is using 60% less wood than a conventional, and it's very efficient. It's a gasification. Gasification is when the wood is burning, you have smoke contains gases, and these gases can able to reburn, can able to go up to 1800 or 2000 Fahrenheit, I'm not sure. But it's extremely hot and it easily heats up like a 260-gallon water. That hot water goes up to the house and to the garage and goes to the radiators basically, and we'll show it in a minute. The only thing is I would like to show this furnace. If I open up the door, immediately kicks on the fan and create vacuum. And when you open up the door, so you don't have smoke in your face or explosion or anything like that. And because of the high efficiency of the furnace, it's almost completely smokeless. When you close the door, immediately the fan shuts off and does his things. Okay, so the furnace came with a pump and also the manifold. My system has two circuits, one for a house and one for a garage. This is a heart of the furnace, the fan. It's a variable speed, very efficient, powerful, quiet. I like it very much. As soon as you open the door, it kicks on, pull the smoke out. This is a temperature control valves, an on and off switch, basically. The design temperature is 180, shuts off, and 200 is turns on the fan depends on the call for heat. Very simple. Doesn't have any circuit boards, processors, or micro switches or anything like that. That's the thing I like about that things. If you have a power or internet outage, you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi connections or Bluetooth or anything like that. You can run the whole thing with a small generator. So right now we are at my shop. It's a pole barn, a 30 by 40, 1200 square foot. So I used to have a wood furnace here and used oil burner. It didn't work for me. And I decided to use a Polar furnace. Like I said, I showed you before, it goes underground, like 4 feet deep. This pipe is coming up from the foundation. This is a supply and this is a return. Of course, this is a heat exchanger and that is responsible to heating up the old radiators around the shop. Little pump, expansion tank, and the vent. Nothing fancy, very straightforward and simple. So if I wanted to design temperature, I just program it, and when the temperature is dropping, immediately turns on the switch, the pump, and starts circulating the water in the radiators and takes heat from the heat exchanger to the radiators. So we are right now in a house. This house is 2400 square foot. This is an original propane powered hot water furnace. Has 3 zones, downstairs, upstairs, and also the hot water. This is a hot water tank, and when it's cold for heat, immediately gets hot water from the heat exchanger. The zone valves opens and the hot water can able to circulate. The design temperature approximately comes in like 170, 175, which one is plenty. I don't have any shortage. I can say unlimited hot water. I have 2 boys and they taking the shower a little bit, sometimes longer, and it's no problem. I got a diagram from Alternative Heating and Supply System for how to hook it up. They're very helpful. This is a supply line. Very hot water goes 185, 190, and it goes as a return. So this is a two separate system. So this is an open system, it means it doesn't have any pressure. It's just a circulator pump. This is the grid side. This is all pressurized and they are not connected at all. So they separate basically, just changing the heat. It's worked for me. I thought it's gonna be, very hard to install, but came out like 1, 2, 3. I'm very happy about that. This furnace is environmental friendly and it's also EPA certified and has also tax credit